Hello Aries, and many thanks for tuning into my channel. This is a reading for those who have Aries, as their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. During this reading, I will pull cards on your current situation, blocks you are experiencing, and then some advice. If this isn't your story, I encourage you to check into my future readings to see if it comes up there. And if you enjoy this reading, then please subscribe to my channel. Okay, Aries. Wow, okay. So you are coming in as a demanding figure, or somebody in your vicinity is. You're very excited about this union, but you're also behaving in a way that seems to be extremely trepidatious about taking a leap of faith here towards this. It's almost as if you don't want to look at the situation, what the situation will require. That's interesting because in the motivator here, we have the Page of Wands and the Four of Wands. This is a union that is very solid and should be celebrated. The Page of Wands is telling me that you're very excited about this union. But your behavior or how this is playing out in the world, the Fool, this is a leap of faith. It's almost as if you're flying blind here. Maybe because you have some sort of special interest that is your own, or you could just be refusing to look at the fact that this person might be lying to you. I have difficulty here reconciling this Seven of Swords with the Four of Wands because you're motivated by the fact that you want to celebrate this union. You think that it's worth it. Two of Swords here is telling me that you're refusing to look at something or make a decision about this leap of faith. So it could be the case that you are perhaps not being completely truthful with this person, or you feel that this person isn't being completely truthful with you. With the Emperor here, I can tell that you are in a mood to bring some sort of conclusion to this. But with that Two of Swords, it's telling me that you're a little bit conflicted in terms of looking at the situation. All right, let's look at your block here. Well, there's the Emperor and there's the Empress. It looks like you are having some doubts. You may want to reconcile with somebody else. You are feeling a lot, like very, very deep emotions about something new that has come up for you. So with the Judgment card and the Moon card here, this is telling me as your motivator for this block, you're having to make a decision and you're really uncertain about it because you can't really tell. There's like a secret or something it is that you long for that's not really being fulfilled. If you long to know whether this person is lying to you, you can't know. If you long to have a reconciliation with someone else, I don't think that you're talking about this. You have a lot of really deep emotions. You know how to love on yourself. And you know that there's new opportunities for love around you, but you can't really grasp them. So I'm wondering if you're going along with a situation where you became engaged to somebody or you moved in with somebody and you are not feeling like this is your person. In fact, you may even be feeling like they're lying to you, but you can't get out of it. This person could be very overbearing. You could be playing out hyper heteronormative roles, meaning, this person feels like they want to make all of the decisions and run the household in a very paternalistic way, or maybe you feel that way and the other person is the opposite, male-female energy where everything's a little bit more passive, a little bit more creative. Because I'm seeing I'm seeing a dichotomy here. I'm feeling that you're very unsure. Whoever it is I'm speaking to, you're very unsure about this situation. And it feels very much like you're trapped in it because you can't necessarily see a way out of it. And so you're not making a decision about it, which means you're inactively choosing to be in the situation. Conundrum. This speaks to me a little bit about how it is we see ourselves in relationships. If we are used to relating to a partner in a very particular way, we begin or continue to see ourselves in that way. But what becomes difficult then is that it's difficult to see ourselves differently, because then we need to break the pattern of relating in that particular relationship. If you are the one who is used to, calming down a very hot-headed partner, then there isn't a lot of room for you to know yourself as hot-headed, right? You know yourself as the person who is the calming influence. This feels very much like you are stuck in a pattern of understanding yourself that you are not really necessarily happy with. You may want to move on to something new, but I don't know that you can see your way out of being different or being with somebody different. And the Death card. This is your advice. I couldn't have picked a better card here for the advice. Okay, so there is a new opportunity that is coming to you with this Ace of Cups. Okay, this could be a new love interest. This could be a crush. But if it's showing as the Ace of Pentacles, it is also an opportunity that can be extremely substantial in terms of what it means for it to grow, or for your future, or for financial stability. Now, you're motivated here by the Three of Cups and the Nine of Wands. And this is telling me that you being in a situation where you feel divided, either because you think your partner also has somebody else, or because you just want to be with somebody else, this is extremely taxing on you and it needs to be addressed. Okay? The Three of Pentacles here is telling me that you need to reach out to people in your community, and you need to invest in something other than this situation that has you in all of this negative sword energy up in your head. Making friends with other people, joining clubs, working together with other people on a project. This could be even looking at your finances. You know what? I'm just going to focus on my finances. I'm going to join a class that meets once a week, or even a club, just to talk about, new avenue streams, new income streams that, anybody can start. Or I'm going to get also a part-time job that's a side hustle, working at this particular store where I know other people are working who have like-minded interests. Seven of Pentacles, this is telling me that getting to know other people or networking with people in a community of sorts is going to help you with your investment. And with the Death card, this is going to cause a huge transformation in you. This is going to end a cycle where you are up in your head, and it's going to allow you to see yourself differently. Okay, so ultimately, I feel like what this advice is saying is, if you are trapped in a relationship where you feel stifled, you feel like you can't leave it, you're not really sure if the other person is with you for reasons that you would approve of, right? Maybe they're just with you for money, or maybe they're with you because, you are very good at making sure that everything is in order for them to go off and go to work. Or, maybe somebody's with you, well, as I said, for financial reasons. You can see yourself as someone outside of that situation by being somebody outside of that situation. And it doesn't mean that you have to necessarily end a marriage or a love relationship in order to do that. In some cases, you may feel that that is what you have to do. But these cards here are telling me that there's a solution out in your community. You can be different in your community than you are in this relationship that you're in, that may be over determining you to the point where it's stifling you. Okay, Aries, that is what I have for you. If you enjoyed this reading, then please subscribe to my channel. Peace and gratitude from me to you, and take care.